But one of the first things I don't do is I don't judge why a person wants what they want. If women say they want a man who's 6 feet tall, 6 feet, okay, that's what you want. You just want. And same thing with a man. That's what you want. That's what you want. But let's say the typical attractive woman, what is she wanting? Well, her beauty is currency. She wants a good deal. So the basic line I've kind of given guys, however much her beauty's worth, that's how much she's looking for on the dollar side. So you can understand I don't use sevens in my system.
No, adjustable sixes.
But eights, nines, and tens, those are the women that get, I use the old school standard. Pam Grier, but that would be Beyonce today. Kelly Rowland, that would be somewhere around the line of Diane Carroll, and then Halle Berry, 90s, it's hard to find a 10 these days. See, those kind of women have men men with resources. There's always going to be more resources. And I asked the guy, why do you want her more than anything else? And what these guys tend to want is they want her for acceptance. But here's the thing. I don't have a problem with hypergamy. Understand something. Women want you to be able to pay the bills. All of them. One of my most insightful questions I ask women, do you want to have to pay substantial bills after you're pregnant? And out of the 6 months of asking that question, I've had 2 women say, I don't mind. That means across the board. Do you want to have to pay substantial bills? They tend to want a man who is in that top 10%, $100,000, to their top 5% or even 1%. And here's the reality. Do you want those problems? Because as a man who has dated beautiful women, I will tell you what I know more than anything else for men who have those kind of women. If it doesn't work out or they pick the woman for the wrong reasons, one of the first things they say, I just want somebody that's going to be nice to me. See, human beings always want what they can't have, but the question is, why do you want what you want? Then go get that thing. And what we're trying to do is help level set more guys to realize that, look, man, there is a lane for all of this. And here's the thing, put it in the sales analogy. Big fish called whales accounts. That's a 0.1% chance that you get them. Shoot your shot, but don't bank on it because you'll go broke trying to close those things. See, what we don't want to tell people to do is find something to fit you, because that sounds like you're settling and this and that. And I'm like, when did working with somebody that fits you become such a bad thing? So that's a whole video in itself.
Go there, we can go there. Let's stay there, because this leads me to what I've realized has gone on, going back to the initial point about not being able to rank yourself. So you're familiar with the idea of assortative mating, right?
Yes.
So basically, for people who don't know, assortative mating is that people want someone who's similar to them. If I'm Nigerian, I want Nigerian. If I'm Catholic, I want Catholic. If I'm Republican, I want Republican. You usually want somebody similar to who you are. But the problem, what occurs now is, especially, we'll get to the women point later, so fellas, relax.
All right.
What happens is, when you view yourself as a top-notch male,
Yes.
you then feel as though mating what fits me, like you said, find someone who fits you. Now you feel like what fits me is a top-notch woman.
Yes.
And so you say, I don't want any of these adjustable sixes, fives. I don't want anybody. I just want, I want the 8s, 9s, and 10, because I, as a man, am an 8, 9, and 10.
Right.
And so that's one of the biggest things that I've been seeing going on, is that a lot of people are not willing to be honest with themselves to see really what fits you along the lines of assortative mating.
Well, and it gets even deeper than that, because we have told everybody that everyone can win. So here's the thing. To get, from time immemorial, beautiful, powerful men are around beautiful women. Okay, we understand that there's a standard. But see, here's the thing. If you've been told everybody can win, and you want the outcomes, the 8, 9, or the 10, but you don't have the high value resource that the group defines, you try to pay for it in different ways with swag, game. But it's all it's all like it's counterfeit currency, because at the end of the day, cool, you may be able to get her, but can you move in these spaces? Because when you go around these other men who this woman would tend to hang in these circles and hang around these kind of men, do you fit with the other guys? And they're like, oh yeah, and see, that's the thing. Most guys realize that. So they know, and here's the thing, men are more realistic than women because we get rejected more often, but it's still out there. They still want it. So here's the thing. I tell guys, want what you want, but buy what you can afford.
I love that.
That's what it comes down to, bro. You can want what you want. Have you ever